So today I want to do a quick video of my G3 20 center console. I bought this about a year ago, and I was looking online and could not find much in the ways of reviews on these boats. And so I want to do a quick tutorial. We'll start here at the front. First thing I want to mention, these trailers that they come on, I believe these are Bear trailers. They are the worst trailer I've ever had on a boat. I'll get to the, I'll do it right now. This is a single axle. This fender has already been replaced because it broke. And then the other day, I was loading my boat and stepped on the fender, and this fender broke. Now the bad thing is these fenders are connected to the frame that connects to the axle. So you have to replace all of this to replace it, and it's just a pain in the ass. It's only $180, but still it's $180, and it's less than a year old. It's just a terrible trailer. The lights already don't work, so I have to get it rewired as well. Now, the exterior, the paint job is another thing that is a big negative. It rubs off pretty easily and leaves scratch marks and so on, and very, very, very easily, especially right here, which is where I stand a lot when I'm fishing. This gets scratched up really, really, really bad. I do have an 80-pound thrust to rove on here, and I got the longer shaft, the 48-inch shaft, because when there's rough waves out there, I like to have that extra shaft length to get down in there on rough days, especially on the coast, to pull me through. It's got multiple storage. It's got a big live well right here, which is where we keep all our life jackets. I've got kids' life jackets in there, our life jackets. I believe I have a cast net in there. And then we have multiple lockable, which is nice. It stores things here. I keep my foot control in there, an extra towel, so on and so forth. And the boat's dirty because it gets used a lot. About 5 to 10 hours a week is normal what I put on my boat. I keep a mat right there to stand on, that way I don't get, back pains from standing on a hard deck all day. And this boat actually, a positive about it is when you're standing on the front, it is not pitched at all. A lot of fiberglass center consoles, they're almost, when you're not standing flat, when you're out on the water, you're almost standing at an angle, and it'll hurt your back. That's at least what I found with a lot of boats that I've had. This live well is great. I use this predominantly, and you can see some blood in there from a previous hunt we had yesterday. We killed a bunch of squirrels. We were small game hunting on the lake, which we pigeon hunt on the lake, we squirrel hunt, I hog hunt, and I deer hunt out of this thing as well. This motor is unbelievably great. It sips fuel. Top speed on this 20 is about 45 miles per hour with just me on a very clear day. Now we've had as many as 8 people on here, and I can still pull about 38 miles an hour on this boat with absolutely no issues. And it just sips fuel. I have a dual bank in there for trolling motor and a starting battery down there. It's got a sump pump and a bilge pump. Bilge pump intake is right here for both live wells and works extremely well. No complaints there. Overall, an amazing boat. I will say that the fit and finish is not that great for G3s. Cheap stuff like that, for a $20-something thousand boat, you really would expect a finer fit and finish. Another complaint, this scrubs terribly trying to get it out. And I actually had to tape a piece of a rag the other day right here to keep from my fuel line from rubbing raw on here when I have the motor pitched up with the traveling bracket on. And I've got to figure out a system, maybe a pool noodle or something, to fix that to where it doesn't rub down the fuel hose. Steering wheel, squeaky, but what do you expect? Floor drains work great. This out of the way. I love these because again, my boat is dirty because we use this thing non-stop. This is the seat that came with it. It's great. I don't like the feature that you have to screw this in for it to stay. So it's got a screw at the bottom, which I don't like, and it actually screws in as you spin it. Don't like that. I like to be able to lift it in, lift it out without having to unscrew it, but no big deal. Light for this step right here is useful when we're catfishing at night. And a little tip, Yak Gear makes these awesome rod holders that are articulating up and down. Instead of using a bracket right here, these are made for kayaks. We use these on our boat, and I absolutely love them. They're great, great rod holders. Tons of room. I've slept in this thing at night. You can lay down a pad right here and stretch your legs out right there and sleep like a little baby. And it's really good for duck hunting if you get out there really early. You can take a little nap before you're hunting. There's rod storage down here, which I do not use. They clip in right here, simply because if you've got, I keep my poles rigged, and if you've got treble hooks and you're walking back and forth, your kids are, or your dog is, you're bound to snag a hook. This vinyl floor is great. The only bad thing is it holds dirt terribly, and it is super hard to get it clean. And other than that, awesome boat. I'm gonna post some videos of fishing out of it shortly, but just wanted to give a rundown. If anybody's looking to buy one, I highly recommend them. I picked this thing up for $23,000, which I thought was an extremely good deal. It was a year-old model and never been in the water. It was kept in a showroom, and I thought it was a really good deal compared to the War Eagles and the Expresses and the Alumacrafts. I thought this was a really good deal, and you can find these after the new year, and you can find pretty good deals on them. But hope this helps anybody who's looking for one.